Good day, everyone. Our topic is all about self-determination and self-regulation theories. Self-determination is students are intrinsically motivated when they have a sense of self-determination. Self-determination is an essential concept in psychology that relates to its person's right to make decisions and handle their own life. People have to believe they have control over their own actions and goals. People are much more likely to make decisions that will help them to reach their goals and when they have necessary capabilities or relatedness. Regulation is the process whereby students activate and sustain cognitions, behaviors, and effects that are systematically oriented toward attainment of their goals. Regulation, there are abilities to set standards for oneself and monitor and evaluate on one's own behaviors against such as standard and impose consequences on oneself for one's successes or failures. How does self-determination relate to motivation? He monitors his progress and evaluate their own actions. Student who is capable of self-regulation is more likely to be more intrinsically motivated because he set his goals and standards and he monitor his progress and evaluate his own performance. Self-regulation are they have six sites following processes that involves in self-regulated learning. Number one is goal setting. Goal settings is learners know what they want to accomplish when they read or study. Like for example, is goals allow us to see progress. Example is goal allow us to see progress that is made and enhance motivation and provide structure and focus attention that is made and essential structural and informational and enhance motivation and provide structure and focus attention that is made and essential structural and informational. Number two is planning. Learners determine ahead of time how to use the best time when they have available for learning. Like for example, students are the best time that we study is 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. That was planning. Number three is attention control. Learners try to focus their attention on the subject matter and clear their minds about distracting about thoughts and emotions. Like for example, when the teacher said that you have a quiz for tomorrow and you need to study, and students are try to focus that subject to get a higher score and avoid distracting like emotions and thoughts about the subject matter. Number four is application of learning strategies. Learners choose different learning strategies depending on the specific goal they want to accomplish. Like, like for example, too many students are wait until the night before a test to study for it. Number five is self-monitoring. Learners continually monitor their progress toward their goals and they change their learning strategies or modify their goals if necessary. Like for example, when a student get a lower score and then suddenly he motivate to study hard to get a passing score and a few days later um they they monitor her score and then he got a passing score and that's what we call self monitoring. Number six is self evaluation. Learners determine whether what they have learned is sufficient for the goals they have set. Like for example, when learners assess their own performance with practice and what they have learned and to improve their performance.
The choice theory is a biological theory that suggests that we are born with the specific needs that we are genetically structured to satisfy. So, this theory states that every individual uses their self-interest to make choices that will provide them with the greatest benefits. And there are four basic psychological needs. There are belonging or connecting, power or competence, freedom, and fun. The need for belonging or connecting motivate us to develop relationships and cooperate with others. So, belonging or connecting, these needs require us to be connected, accepted, and appreciated by others. And one of the examples of this is friendship, cooperation, and intimacy. So, the need for power is more than just a drive to dominate. Power is gained through competence, achievement, and mastery. Our genetic instruction is to achieve, master new skills, and to be recognized for our accomplishment. So, power or competence, this need is satisfied by achieving and accomplishing and being recognized and respected. And one of the examples of this is recognition, competence, attention, and respect. So as a human, we're also motivated to be free to choose. Having choices is part of what it means to be human. It is one of the reasons our species has been able to evolve, adapt, and thrive. So, freedom, this need drive us to make choices and have control of our life, to set goals and create plans. So one of the example of this is independence, options, and liberty. So each time we learn something new, we're having fun. Another universal human motivator is our playfulness and our sense of discovery that allow us to learn as much as we do. So fun, this demand us to have joy. So what do this imply to our task facilitate learning? We have to come up with a satisfying environment to motivate our students for learning, which will satisfy their need to belong, their need to have power by being competent, the need to have free to choose, and need to enjoy learning and have fun. So, a positive learning environment is the one where learners involved and responsible for their learning while being comfortable enough to fully participate in a group and individual activities. So, how can this be done? If we create a sense of community in the classroom and make every student feel she or he belongs to the classroom community, she or he will more likely to love to go to school. If we use cooperative learning structures, we strengthen the spirit of cooperation and collaboration and reduce, if not eliminate, the spirit of cutthroat competition. So, when the student feels sense of belonging in the classroom, it can increase their educational success.